Ahoy! New World is shutting down Electric Boogaloo Part 2 out of at least 3. We have more to talk about after this, but there's a lot of new information coming out right now that is very relevant to the situation. That's starting with a big message that pops up in-game now when you log in. An update on the future of New World Eternum. New World has just passed 4 years since its launch, and we've built an incredible community together. However, we've reached a point where it's no longer sustainable to continue developing new content. This is very likely a lie. We will get to that in a later article. However, what they're saying further is, we regret to announce that the Nighthaven update will serve as the final content release for the game on PC and consoles. Thank you for sharing Eternum with us and making this game something truly special. As an extension of that, there is also a larger post on the website, an update on New World. As New World recognizes its 4th anniversary since launching on PC, reflect on an incredible journey shaped by our dedicated player community. Your feedback and passion have been instrumental in evolving Eternum into the world that it is today, and our team is deeply grateful for this shared adventure. After 4 years of steady content updates and a major new console release, we have reached a point where it's no longer sustainable to continue supporting the game with new content updates. The recently launched Season 10 and Nighthaven update will serve as the final content release for New World on PC and consoles. It is only after much consideration that we've reached this decision. To thank you to the New World community for your support over the years, we have made the Nighthaven release available to you for free. To ensure all New World players can experience this content, we also made Rise of the Angry Earth free for all PC players. They're saying that as if this didn't already happen, which is really weird. In the coming month, we will provide more details on what to expect and other essential information. Rest assured, our intention is to keep servers operating through 2026, allowing our community time to continue their adventures in Eternum. Additionally, New World Eternum will still be downloadable for PlayStation Plus members, Extra and Premium. Players of Eternum, your dedication and enthusiasm has made this New World adventure an unforgettable journey. We're deeply grateful for every moment you've spent helping build this extraordinary world alongside us. It has been an honor to share Eternum with you. Thank you for helping make this game something truly special. Now, at this point, first of all, I want to say, if you want to see me stream the new raid, I haven't tried it once. I'm going to check it out probably today. Twitch TV/SloTH. If you are on Delos, you might be able to join me. I'm going to see who I can get in, rotate through. No promises yet, but yeah, that's just something I wanted to mention in the context of making use of this content while it's still there. Outside of that, there is obviously part of the tone here is coming from the people that are actually passionate about the game, that worked on the game, and I fully believe that they were in it, especially after what I've learned now. Again, this might not be covered in this video, but probably in the next one. I do believe that there is a genuine love for the game among many of the devs, and that is what we have seen lately. But then on the opposite side of that is the corporate decision to axe the game, because we will get to the because. Before we do that, there are some FAQs. What's an FAQ here? How long will I be able to play New World Eternum? We will provide more details on what to expect in the coming month. We'll provide a minimum of 6 months notice before making any changes that impact your ability to play New World Eternum. Won't really matter that much, at least in my region. It's looking pretty dead already. Are you sunsetting the game? No, not at this time. While New World will not be receiving new content updates, servers will be live through 2026. Our focus has been on completing the Season 10 Nighthaven update and sharing it with our players. Really confusing statement, because really it is sunsetting the game. If you give an MMO new content, what else is that? Can I still install New World Eternum if I previously purchased the game? Yes, if you've previously purchased New World Eternum, you can download and install the game again. Note that apparently you can no longer buy the game right now, which is also, again, you know, interesting. Will I still be able to use my in-game currency? Who cares? Yes, you will, but like, who cares? That is not the relevant part here. Can I still buy in-game currency? Yeah, you can still give us money for the game that is gonna get axed. Thank you. Wonderful. It says, will I still be able to buy the game after October 28th? And it says, yeah, you will be able to purchase. But we don't have an update yet. But people have been saying they can't buy it on Steam anymore. So, yeah, not sure what up is that. Just another one of those things where maybe reality doesn't quite align with what's going on. I'm gonna click on New World Eternum on Steam right now. And I'm gonna see if I can buy another copy. And I can not. Yeah, surprise, surprise. So again, yeah, that doesn't seem to be true. I don't know if there's been any recent updates that would change that. Maybe I'm too stupid to use the store, but yeah, as far as I can tell, it is no longer possible to buy the game. Yeah, the editions are no longer listed, so yeah, no, you just can't. Why they are saying that you can, I don't know. And then how long will the game stay on PlayStation Plus? It'll stay there until further notice. We have no info how long it could be. So based on what they said here, this could be gone any moment really, but who knows? I'm assuming they have some contracts there. Will there be any additional bug fixes, server merges, etc. after Season 10? Yes, while there will be no new content coming to the game after Season 10, we'll continue to keep the game running smoothly, which is good at least, I guess. It's nice that we're still getting some fixes, but with the team that they're going to be working with, I don't know how they're going to roll out a significant portion of that. I don't even know if they're going to fix the old to new perk issues, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not trusting this either. At this point, my trust is significantly eroded in any statement here, so I don't know how reliable this will be for how long. And what we're actually gonna see in terms of bug fixes. I hope it's true, but are refunds available for Mark of Fortune purchases? No, of course not. Of course not. I just bought the game, can I get a refund? Probably yes, if you bought on Steam at least. Will there still be seasonal events, world bosses, and bonus weeks? And some of them will continue, but no more holiday events, so there will not be a winter event. And now I want to show you another article here that I think is very relevant to the situation. This is from The Verge, and it says Amazon is ditching MMOs and cranking out party games. They pulled the plug on New World Eternum. The company is making significant changes to its gaming division, including halting much of its work on first-party AAA MMOs, according to the memo from Steve Boom, VP of Audio, Twitch and Games. While we're proud in our successes in first-party AAA development and publishing, we've made the difficult decision to halt any development on MMOs, blah blah blah, within game studios, and making significant role reductions to our studios in Irvine and San Diego, as well as a central publishing team. And the developers have already announced to stop new content updates. That's what we have seen. They are not sunsetting this game, and the servers will be live for a while. But really, yeah, to be seen. Amazon also publishes Throne and Liberty, which is developed by NCSoft and First Blood Games, and Lost Ark, developed by Smilegate. We'll continue supporting those because they're basically just doing the server hosting for them. So yeah, it's easy money for them, I reckon. And then they had the Lord of the Rings MMO. They didn't reply to a request to comment on the game, but clearly with their whole statements about MMOs, what do you think it's gonna be? They're gonna bring the Lord of the Rings MMO back? Yeah, nah. And now we get to the part that really, really stings. Amazon isn't fully pulling back on its work in games. Boom pointed to the launch of the revamped Laguna and says its Studio 5 team, which developed a courtroom game with an AI Snoop Dogg for the cloud gaming service, will continue their focus on more casual and AI-focused games optimized for Luna. I mean, this has to fill you, like, I don't know, with frustration at least, maybe anger, maybe disgust. But the fact that AI, you can't make this up. Hey, let's switch to AI Snoop Dogg. That's gonna be the game that we're all really looking forward to. He also said Luna is a great example of how we have an impact with customers that fits the scale of Amazon, because it leans both into streaming entertainment and delivering value for Prime members. Such a headache. And then also, in addition, Boom highlighted a successful closed alpha for the March of Giants MOBA. I have looked at that MOBA and I thought, yeah, okay. Interesting concept with the RTS elements, that's cool, but also a top-down MOBA that you're trying to push out in 2026, 27, whatever, and the new Tomb Raider game. That is really the angle that we're taking. I mean, respectfully, I don't expect that kind of MOBA, even if it's good, even if it's a really good game, I don't expect that kind of MOBA in the current market to, yeah, make it half a year past release, even probably a couple of months, because you're going into a very saturated market with a very niche idea. I mean, And with the reputation that New World now has, who's gonna try a multiplayer Amazon game? Like, that's just sad. So here's the full memo. It is the typical corporate fluff beyond what we have seen in the summary. So really, it's just the same. But yeah, based on this direction they're taking, I don't believe for a second that this is a decision of New World is not making money, because I know that with the expansion a lot of players are coming back. I know that there was an expectation that the game would continue from within the company, which must have meant the numbers like didn't look that bad at least. And I know that a model like an MMO is difficult to more sustainably long-term monetize, but there were also avenues that they hadn't tested yet, quite frankly. So I don't believe there was a genuine attempt to monetize it in that way. I think the reason here is what really Amazon is pushing as a whole, which is just to fully go in on AI, which is why even the games they are talking about are about AI. They expect to get a bigger return on investment out of that, more funds for that and everything that relates to it. And that is the focus. And as such, they're not putting money into other things that would probably not see the same degree of return. So yeah, I don't know. It's just not a very very bright outcome in any way, and I think it would make anyone who has had touch points with AI so far pretty bitter as well. So that is just sad news, and there are more sad news to come, so look forward to that. If you want to see the next video, consider subscribing and clicking the bell. We're gonna go to the dark underbelly of Amazon, I guess. We're gonna go to the stuff that I normally wouldn't talk about, but at this point might as well, because who cares, because New World's gonna go. So for now, if you want to stop by on Twitch TV/DukeSloth, I will be streaming there. I will try and do the raid, maybe do some content while it's still possible to do the content at all. I don't know what the next game will be, because many games are kind of looking like they're in a similar spot at the moment as well. I don't know if there will be a next game, quite frankly. So at this point, I want to say thank you to all of you once again. I want to say thank you to everyone who supported me throughout the years, be it from here, be it from Smite before. I read some of the messages from the last video already. I will continue reading them over time and try to catch up on all of them. Obviously, won't be able to respond to everyone individually, but I want to say a huge thank you for all the supportive words. Very, very big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters as well. I will gather my thoughts further and say more on that in the future as well. But yeah, for now, thank you so much for making this possible for so long in the first place. And yeah, I don't know what's next. I don't know where we go from here. For now, I'm going to distract myself by trying to do the raid. Thanks for watching. DukeSloth out.